Are you ready for this apartment upgrade? I don't think you are, because I wasn't. I'm not. I'm just so excited to show you. Besties, I'm moving. I don't know when you're gonna see this video, but this is likely the last time you're ever gonna see this background. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I've lived in this studio apartment for about a year and a half at this point, and she served me well, don't get me wrong, but the new place that I'm moving into, I am so excited. I don't know if you can tell, but this studio does not get a lot of natural light. This window faces another apartment in my building, so I can see straight into her apartment. I see whatever she's watching on TV. I see when she has people over. And while I wish her well, I cannot wait to not be staring directly into someone else's home. And on top of that, the no natural light makes this place what I call affectionately my hole. If I don't have the lamp or the lights on, it is literally so dark in here. This is what it looks like in here with no lights on except for my camera light. And it is, what time is it?
It's 12:30 p.m.
Yeah, it's midday. And sure, my curtains are closed, but they're white. And do you see any natural light really coming through here anyways? No, you don't. So all that to say, yes, I'm very, very excited about this move. And even though the new place is so much better, I still have such fond feelings about this apartment because it's where I moved by myself when I moved to Chicago, and it's where I started my business and where I started my YouTube channel and all this stuff. So I'll always remember this place fondly, but I'm happy to leave it in the rearview mirror. Also, this neighbor, you guys, you have no idea how many videos I have edited out. My neighbor walking around, dragging things across the floor. Wish you well, sister, but I am so happy to leave you behind as well. So anyways, this video is going to be kind of like a quick little studio apartment tour, so you can see how I've turned this space into a little piece of home, someplace that feels a little bit more like me. And this was always meant to be temporary, so I never went like balls to the wall with decorating, but I think I've done a good job in like kind of presenting my personality a little bit. Let's go for a ride. This is my door. As you can see, it's kind of like a small, thin hallway that leads in, but this is my closet where most of my clothes are. And then I have this little mirror hanger situation that I put all of my bags, keys, and it's just kind of a catch-all for when I enter the unit. Here's my little hallway that takes you directly to where my desk/vanity is. I do have some art and just little hangings on the wall. But yeah, this is the vanity. And if you missed it, I did do an entire like DIY vanity YouTube video where I built this entire IKEA desk and made this light up vanity mirror from a vintage mirror. So if you're curious how I did all that, then I will link it somewhere here so you can watch. But yeah, here's my vanity. It's where I store all of my makeup and self-care needs. Again, lotions, some jewelry, my little corgi calendar. Here's my hamper. Oh, and by the way, like my apartment definitely doesn't look perfect right now, but I like need to start packing ASAP. So this is the best it's ever gonna look again. So just overlook anything that could be like cleaned better or anything that might be out of place because it's never gonna be in the right place again. So anyways, luggage is right there. Got some little hangy things. I've got my little arched mirror here, and then a lot of my furniture was actually like hand-me-down. So this is like a file cabinet that I've been using as a dresser, and this is a TV that I got from my grandparents. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing some upgrading when we get to the new space. I also have these grids with like pictures on them, and then this is my bookshelf. I love my little Salvador Dali clock, but yeah, just kind of decor, perfumes and jewelry, books, and even more books. They're like stacked up in the back there. So like I'm so excited to get a new bookshelf too. And then I have this little shoe storage cabinet dealio that is super handy. And then as we go over to the kitchen, I've got my little gallery wall right here, fridge. Don't mind my dishes in the sink, but yeah, it's only just recently been brought to my attention that I should not have my toaster oven stacked on top of my microwave, but it hasn't started a fire yet. I've got less than a week left at this point, so we'll leave it. This is the view. This is as close as I get to seeing what it actually looks like outside. There are so many times where I think that the weather is gross because it's just like gray in this area, but it's actually stunning. So I will say I do like the climbing vines on this building, but I try to find the beauty in life where I can. Now flipping to this side of the apartment, I've got my trash can. I don't really drink that much, so I have a little like coffee cart situation. My curtains. Again, this couch is a hand-me-down. We'll definitely be getting a new one in the new place. But I have my little lamp. She doesn't look great on like camera, but I love this kind of scalloped vintagey kind of look, so love her. I work from home and work from that corner of the couch specifically, so I have this like moving desk situation that I just kind of slide around. It also like raises to be a standing desk, but one day I looked at it and I was like, that looks like a hospital table, and now I can't unsee it. So she's probably going to be getting the axe in the new place, but she's definitely served her purpose for now. This bedside table dealio is like a matching one to this file cabinet. So yeah, we'll definitely be getting rid of her as well in the new place. Don't mind all my cords as well. Again, hand-me-down bed. I am getting my bed from Oregon shipped over to my new place. I'm so excited to have my old bed back, but this is just kind of what she looks like for now. And then these are just some prints that I got when I was in Italy that I just love. And then just really quick, I'll take you over here. Another closet space, and then this is my bathroom. So just got like a shelf here. This is just kind of the overview. You know the vibes. I don't know if I've really come to terms with the fact that I'm like actually moving, especially because I haven't started packing at all. And while I'm really, really excited about this new chapter, there is just something beautiful about what this place has served for me and how much my life has changed since I stepped foot in here for the first time. Sight unseen, by the way. I walked in on my first day of my lease and I was like, here we go. This is the start of something new. So everyone, say goodbye to her. She will be no longer, and I'll see you in the new place. Are you ready for this apartment upgrade? I don't think you are, because I wasn't. I'm not. I still haven't mentally come to terms with the fact that this is my new home. And just to keep y'all updated, to be transparent, that last clip of me in my old apartment taken well over 2 months ago. I moved into this spot and all of the furniture from my studio felt so small in here, and so I just needed to update and fill the space more before I showed it to you guys. And it's not done. It's far from done. There's lots of decorating and other little projects that I have in mind that I still want to do. So I'll film another updated apartment tour down the line. But for now, I'm really excited with what I've done, the updates I've made, and the direction we're heading in. It feels so much more like home and someplace that I want to be for a long time. So I'm just so excited to show you. Let me just start off by taking you to the front door. So this is where it all begins, the front door, where everyone enters and exits the apartment. Not much to say here, but this is my little entryway. I do have little hooks here for my bags, my jackets, and stuff like that. I want to end up putting a mirror here, but yeah, a nice spacious little entryway. The floors are marble. Marble floors. And right off the entryway is the kitchen. This is the new kitchen. I can't tell what the lighting looks like in here. I think back here is a little bit worse, so we're gonna stick up here. But I love this kitchen. I love this like little window that lets the natural light come in. I can see the living room. I can watch TV from this angle. We've got so many more cabinets in here, which is amazing. Obviously have the fridge here. I've got granite countertops, which is insane. I've got microwave, oven, stove, dishwasher. You guys, I hate washing dishes, so the fact that I don't have to do them all by hand anymore, chef's kiss. I'm so happy. And by the way, I still very much have my Halloween fall decor up, so you'll see that around the apartment, but I love Halloween, so I'm literally not changing it until I swap it out for Christmas. But yeah, I just feel so much more motivated to cook and bake in this space than I ever did in my last one. So yeah, this is my kitchen. Now from the kitchen straight down the hallway, you can see my bathroom and you can see that little itty bitty light in there. And that's because I have a nightlight and I'm obsessed with it. The bathroom is like super bright. They completely renovated it before I moved in. So brand new sink, brand new toilet, fresh coats of paint, brand new bathtub, but it's like all very light and bright. And so especially at nighttime, it hurts my eyes to go in there. So that's why I've got my little nightlight in there, and it just gives such a little like moody ambiance vibe, and I'm so here for it. But yes, this is the bathroom. I've also never had a medicine cabinet before, so that's super fun. But I love all of the finishes and touches they did to this bathroom. I don't know if you can see it. The floors are all new tiled. Like I said, brand new toilet, brand new sink, and the bathtub is marble too, which is gorgeous. Now really quick, I do need to mention my closet because I love her. This closet in the hallway is so big, I literally love it. I put a whiteboard on the door so that I can keep track of like refills, things I need to do, blah, blah, blah. But like, can we just take a look at how big this closet is? Like, I got some stuff in here, but like side to side, I'm not even touching both walls. There's like built-ins, a like clothing rack, and then I do have these drawers in here as well for extra storage. So this closet is honestly so clutch, and I'm so glad that I have it. Especially when I was moving, you have no idea how much shit I was able to hide in here. So the bedroom is a little bit less done than the living room, so I'll take you in there first. This is kind of the initial overview. It's kind of dark in here. Let me see if I can turn on some lights. Is that doing anything for you? Forgive me for being extremely backlit right now, but I was able to ship over pretty much all of my stuff from Portland to Chicago. So I have my mattress from home, my bed frame that I'm obsessed with. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace for $40, and it's literally the light of my life. It's like one of my favorite Facebook Marketplace finds of all time. But I really just think the bed just adds so much character. I love her. My bedside tables were also a Facebook Marketplace find. They were originally from Urban Outfitters, but obviously got them on a deal because they were secondhand. Taking a look at this side of the room now, across from my bed is my dresser. I don't recommend this dresser by any means. It was such a pain in the ass to build, but she looks really cute now that she's all made, so I guess we like her. I've got a mirror with some of my jewelry and some other fun little knickknacks on it, and just some other art and decor that I want to eventually hang up on the wall here. I have this tree that I got off of Facebook Marketplace, and my full body mirror, which is completely necessary for getting ready, obviously. Here's another perspective from the other side of the bed. So my bed, bedside table, and then my vanity. This is the same setup that I had in the studio, which is great because I need access to a lot of stuff while I sit here and do my makeup. So I've got the whole setup figured out. I still need to hang my mirror on the wall, but I'm just really thrilled with how well everything fits in here. Like literally a matter of inches, it's all able to fit. So I'm just really happy about it. And then finally for this corner of the room, I want to get like a nice big reading chair right here so that I can sit here and like look out the window while I read my book. And I just think that's going to be like everything I've ever wanted in life. So I'm really, really excited to get that. I don't know where I want to get a chair yet. I don't know if I want it to be new. I don't know if I want to try and find something cool off of Facebook Marketplace, but I have a vision of like layering another rug here with a chair and a table. And then you're probably seeing this down in the corner and be like, Serena, what is that? Another incredible Facebook Marketplace find that I literally just got the other day. This might be one of the coolest Facebook Marketplace finds I've ever had. This chandelier. Don't talk to me about this. I am obsessed. All of the colors really match what I've got going on the rug. I don't know if I've shown you the rug yet, but I love how colorful it is. I think it's gonna be so fun, and I wanna hang it above my reading chair. But I need to wait to get the chair. I also need to put up curtains to see how far the curtain rods come out. So this will be a later project, but obviously if you get something off of Facebook Marketplace, it's not gonna be there for a while. So I had to jump on this when I saw it. And just for reference, this is the vibe we got going on with the rugs. So obviously the colors just go so well. Okay, taking you to the living room. The lighting is obviously super interesting right now, but this is the initial overview of the living room when you walk in from the front door. And you can't tell me that this doesn't look cozy as hell. The dark gray of the walls in this apartment makes it a little bit difficult to film as far as like lighting goes, but I promise it actually feels much lighter and brighter in here than it might be coming across on video. But starting off with this kind of like entryway point, I've got the same little shoe organizer here with some of my stuff that I like to have just for on the go. I've got this print that I actually made myself, the same arched mirror, and the same little lamp from the studio as well. And that feeds right into the TV and like the living room, if you will. I love this little sideboard. I think it's so cute. New TV, I've got my bookshelf here. This is not decorated how I want it to be decorated yet. That's an upcoming priority project. I want to get like the decorations going, but I just love my little bookshelf. It brings me so much joy. And then all the way in this corner is this table that I got off of Facebook Marketplace, and I just think it is so cute and charming. These sides like come up and down so I can condense it or make it bigger if I need to, but I love my candelabra on top of my books, and these like hanging planters, this one in specific is a disco ball, and so when the light hits it just right, there's like light fractals all over the wall, and I cannot tell you how much serotonin that brings me. I'm literally obsessed with it. I've got some little fall decor on this windowsill right here, and then onto this wall. I've got a tree that I thrifted right here. This is another one of those IKEA drawer sets that I use as an end table. Thrifted lamp. I made this little fringy lampshade. And then the new big couch. I love this couch. It is just so comfortable and obviously lets me have so many more people over to hang out and like watch TV. I just feel like this is such a more relaxing and like cozy living space than I could have in my studio. I also still have my little haunted house pillow, and I think it's so cute. The other thing about this area is I thrifted this coffee table, and it couldn't be more perfect because I told you guys before I like to work from my couch. Excuse the fuck out of me. Look how big this space is, and it all lifts up. I love this table. Such a good Facebook Marketplace find. And then the last little corner of my living room is this one right here that's like the other side of my kitchen. And this is gonna be a big upgrade. I'm getting rid of a lot of the furniture that I had in my studio, so like my hospital table, the file cabinet, and the bedside table. But for the time being, they're kind of just shoved right here. Once all of this is gone, I do plan to put a desk right here with a computer monitor, just so I can work someplace besides my couch if I'd like to. But for now, it's just housing this furniture that I'm trying to get rid of. And finally is my little coffee cart situation. I've got my Keurig and my espresso maker right there, and this little plant. I want to get shelves to put my mugs and like syrups and other like coffee things on, but I love my little coffee cart. I just think she's so cute and serves me way more than like a bar cart would. So anyways, this is my upgraded apartment tour. Thanks so much for coming over and hanging out with me. Like I said, I have so many decor and like craft ideas that I want to do to just like keep elevating this space. Like this whole wall needs to be like a gallery wall or something, you know? But obviously I've only been here for 2 months, so not everything is 100% completed yet. I think considering I've only been here for 2 months, I've done a lot. I've done a lot to make this really feel so cozy and someplace I'm so excited to be in like all the time. But if you're curious what those crafts look like and if you want little like DIY videos, definitely let me know because I'd be happy to film them. And obviously when I've done more of that decorating and crafting, I'll definitely do an updated apartment tour, but I'm just really excited for this next chapter of my life living in this apartment. I already have future nostalgia. Like I love this place so much. And it's also fun getting to like live on your own for the first time and truly decorate a space the way that you want to. There's just something so liberating and exciting about it, so I can't wait to play even more with the interior design in here. But thank you so much for coming over and taking a tour of my new spot. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want. But yeah, I think that's all for now. You're amazing, you're beautiful, and I literally love you so, so much.